So it's March 22nd. My laurels are blooming here in South Texas, and I drove my Corvette with the top down up along the Devil's Backbone to the Devil's Backbone Tavern. Cool little rockin' band, Wyatt Weaver. Me and my high school buds, Danny and Eddie, we was putting back a few and listening to some good tunes. And I noticed there was a girl behind me that was just sat down by herself, kind of. And I thought, you gotta put yourself out there, man. That's what being a man is. You just got to. It don't matter how many times you've been put down. And we've all been put down if you're a man. Or at least turned down 1,000,000 times. So I went up and I said to her, can I buy you a beer? And she's pretty good. Not my age, probably 10 years younger than me. She said, my husband's bringing me one. I said, of course he is. And I started to walk off, and she stuck her hand out and to shake my hand and said, but you just made my day. Thank you. Oh, damn, that was beautiful. And I went back to my table, and my friend Danny said, what'd she say? And I said, I asked her if she wanted a beer, and he said, what'd she say? I said, she told me, get lost, loser. She didn't say that. But every time you get turned down, it's like that. And it's okay. And we don't stop. A few minutes later, there was another lady, had to be in her 60s, but she was gorgeous with shorts on and not flaunting, just a classic beauty. And she was sitting right on a bar stool facing the band where you come up to order beer. And so I was kind of standing in line with two people in front of me, and I saw her sitting there. She's watching the band, and I got up to my turn, and I said, can I buy you a beer? And she said, I don't drink beer. I went, got it. I paid, boom, sat down. And 30 minutes later, we're leaving. All of a sudden, you have to walk right by her. On the way out, and I leaned down on my way, and I said, champagne? Hey, I didn't think she knew what I was talking about. Men have to put themselves out there and have to run the risk of being put down or turned down. It ain't a big deal. It happens. Get off your ass. That girl reminded me of my favorite movie, Mr. Mom, with Michael Keaton. And his wife is moving up. They got babies, and they're both careers, but she's been invited on a trip by her boss to LA or whatever, and he's kind of freaking out, and he's home with the baby, and he's got gloves up to here and a respirator, and and it's early in the morning when they're supposed to leave. Her boss and Terry Garn, I think, is this one, and Michael Keaton, there's a knock on the door. He opens the door, and it's Martin Mull, I think, is her boss. And he goes, is your wife here? And Michael Keaton goes, yeah, she's right over there. Do you want a beer? And the guy, Martin Mull, goes, it's 7:30 in the morning. And Michael Keaton don't miss a beat. He goes, Scotch? Kind of like, Champagne? You don't want beer? Champagne?